Welcome to the San Diego Foundation's tutorial on the use of the Foundation Center's online directory. Select Foundation Directory Online. Under Subscriber Login, type the username SDLibrary. The password should automatically populate. Click Login. You are now logged into the online directory. Select the tab Search Grantmakers. Unless you know the name of the grantmaker you're researching, scroll down to the first field you'll be selecting, which is Field of Interest. Click View Index and select a word that most describes what your program provides as far as services. For example, if you provide educational services to young children, you would select E in the alphabet at the top of the page and scroll down to the index to the appropriate descriptor of your program. You may select 3 items from the list to populate the Field of Interest section. Let's choose Elementary Secondary Education, Education Early Childhood Education, and simply Education. Next, select Types of Support and click View Interest. Under Types of Support, you're able to choose from a variety of funding categories. Most organizations' financial requests will fall under 2 types: General Operating and Program Development. Select those choices. Next, under Geographic Focus, click on View Index and select California. This selection means you have chosen to research among foundations that have a track record of giving in California, not that they are located in California. Under Type of Grantmaker, click View Index. In your upper left corner, you will see a list of grantmakers. Select from the list Company-Sponsored Foundation, Corporate Giving Program, and Independent Foundation. And lastly, check the box at the bottom of the screen that excludes grantmakers not accepting applications. Click on the word Search at the bottom of the page, and the results of your selection criteria will appear in a new page. Your search has yielded a large number of results. You may revise your search to narrow this number down by clicking on Modify Search just above the Total Giving field. This is best done by changing the Field of Interest only. By deleting the General Field of Education, you will have a more focused and manageable number of foundations with which to conduct your prospect research. After you have modified your field of interest, click on the Search button. To find your best funding match, click on the first name of the foundation. For demonstration purposes, we are selecting the Ackerman Foundation. You will see a profile of their information. Click on the first item, Limitations. This will tell you immediately if you are eligible for funding under this funder's requirements. If not, close the window and move on to the next name. Once you have found a potential match, continue to research by selecting application information to determine if there is a deadline you need to meet soon. Click on each of the informational items to determine as much about the funder to see if their funding priorities match your program. Under the 990 PF heading, click the most recent year, and the foundation tax returns will appear. Scroll to the end of the document, and page by page move forward until you see a list of the nonprofits they have funded. Notice their name, purpose, and the amount they contributed. Are they similar to your organization's? Given this research, you will know what amount you should appropriately request. After you've found a good funding prospect, add a check mark to the left side of the name of the foundation. This indicates you want to save the information regarding this particular funder. As a result of your research, you will have selected several good foundations to approach. Click on the Print and Save Records at the top of the page. A PDF document of all the research will be created. If your search includes several pages, print and save your selections before you move on to the next page. Save a PDF with the name of your choosing and save it to the desktop. Log into your personal email and attach this document to save your message and email this research to yourself. Another type of research can be performed under the Search Grants tab. For this research, you need only be familiar with another agency that performs similar services. For example, if you are a Boys and Girls Club, you might select YMCA as a similar agency as yours. Also, type in County of San Diego and press Search. You will find a list of funders who have funded the YMCA in San Diego. Logically, if they have funded YMCAs, they may too have an interest in funding a Boys and Girls Club in San Diego. Click on the name of the recipient and you will see the amount and purpose of the funding. If you wish to approach this particular funding source, click on the Grantmaker tab at the top of the record. After conducting research in the exact same method as the Search Grantmakers tab, you will email this record to yourself by clicking on the email icon under the right-hand top section under Tools. Continue this process until you are satisfied you have found all the funders you can solicit. Congratulations, you are now ready to conduct research on the Foundation Center's online directory.